You all are going to need some form of higher education in order to build the kind of lives that you want for yourselves, good careers, to be able to provide for your families. When the year 2020 rolls around, nearly 2/3 of all jobs in this country are going to require some form of training beyond high school.
MCAS, let me tell you a little bit about MCAS. It can be a hard thing to do, but we know we can do it, so can you. There should never be a chance on neglecting your dreams. Just put your head to it and you will succeed. You will succeed. You will succeed. Just put your head to it and you will succeed.
We're going to talk about the power that each of you has to commit to your education. We're going to talk about the power that you have to fulfill your potential and unlock opportunities that you can't even begin to imagine for yourselves right now. But no matter what path you choose, no matter what dreams you have got to do whatever it takes.
The point of this program.
I'm Stephanie Stockwell. I'm the Academic Support Coordinator for the Worcester Public Schools. I oversee the College Community Connection program. This summer we have over 100 students that enrolled in the program and 93 that have participated. In last year's program, over 73% of the students subsequently passed an MCAS exam. The summers before were over 80% at this point. So the program consists of, we have 10 college and community sites throughout the city of Worcester. Depending on what area the student struggles with, whether it's ELA, math, or science, students are enrolled at a site and they do 3.5 hours of academics and 2.5 hours of an internship with a Worcester Public School teacher. And our sites are Greater Worcester Land Trust, Channel 13, Quinsigamond Community College, Clark University, Girls Inc., Worcester Senior Center, UMass Medical School, Habitat for Humanity Restore, Worcester State University, Mass College of Pharmacy, Worcester Public Schools Administration Building, and we have our very own College Community Connection videographers.
So here at WCCA TV, the students come in the morning and they do their academics sort of in the morning. Then in the afternoon, I bring them up here and we do work in the studio. We're working on a final project where they're kind of coming up with their own show, and we're going to be filming that in the studio. It's a really cool experience for them to sort of learn how television works and to kind of get this foundation, you know, learning about it all and sort of being able to exercise some of their creativity as well. You know, I think it's a really cool program. Yeah, I think they have a lot of fun here. You know, they're learning a lot, and yeah, it's something that they haven't like been exposed to before, so it's kind of a new experience. And getting paid doesn't hurt, obviously. You know, that's fine. I'd say that they're very driven to you know try new things and to learn, and yeah.
This program we're trying to build a community of people, and we're doing it through a garden. So we have people from all different generations, all different places in Worcester, and they're working really hard this summer to build up a garden that some of the kids at Chandler Magnet can use, and everybody can come together. People from Ben Shalom can come over here, and students from Worcester State, they can all come over here and work in the community together.
So our idea was that it would be a garden for all ages and that people would learn from each other, and that's happening.
I definitely recommend this program for like upcoming summer students for next summer. Definitely do this. Like, we use these piles of rock. We had to choose a specific rock. Like this rock could have been good, right? But it was too small. So we found these. We found bigger rocks, flatter, bigger and flatter. Then put them over here. You see how these are big, wide, and flat? Chose them. They fit perfectly. We dug it in, fit it in, leveled it, and then bam, got yourself a path. To make it look nice, you put some mulch around it. I love the hard work, the hard labor.
Fresh air.
I love it. I love it. I mean, I like a challenge. I'm pretty sure these guys too. I love a challenge.
I think it's one of the best programs in the city because those two pieces, and particularly the work piece, the academics the kids get all year long and they get in any other program. But with the work piece, they're outside in the community, they get paid to do a job for one thing, but also they meet people, they meet contacts, and they learn real world skills like interacting in public. Some of the difficult things that he's had to do, like battling the mosquitoes and the heat, you know, that we have to go outside and we have to do the work. We're outside, we have to do the work, we have to get it done. And so it's sort of that idea of being persistent and being committed, showing up on time regardless as to how you feel. And I think that those are skills that you learn on the job with practice. And so that's really why I like the program. This year, we've worked at two different Greater Worcester Land Trust sites. The one across the street here from North High School called Crow Hill, and then also at their Cascading Water site, which is near Tatnick Square. The work has been a little bit different. This one we maintain the trail. The work over there has been hauling logs and sawing them down. Very, very difficult, laborious type work. And we work together and we get it done. And I think that with any job, people need to, students particularly need to learn that you need to be committed and persistent, and that the conditions aren't always going to be perfectly to your liking. And so you learn that if I want to get paid or I want to be successful, I need to show up, whether I have a cough or whether it's 85 degrees out and hot and humid and buggy. And I think that that's a skill that you learn by practicing it and doing it and realizing that you can do it and you can be successful, and then you can relax when you finish.
The students in the program really enjoy it. Our attendance rate is over 90%, which is very good. Typically these students in the program are more like have a 70% attendance rate for their regular school year. So the kids want to come, they want to learn.
The kids learn that when you're out in the community, you need to dress appropriately. You can't use profanity, and sometimes you're going to be sweating, sometimes you're going to be uncomfortable, but you need to plow through that, so to speak, and you know, straighten yourself up and get the job done if you want to move forward and be successful. And that's what I think is just a really great learning experience in this particular program for the students.